Hello, friends. Wildly of Wild Fempire here with your emotional and energetic reading for this week, the last week of 2022, as we step into the year of the chariot with 2023. And let's see what we have in store for all of us this week. Ooh, love this card. So we have here the Seven of Swords. So, in the way I read the tarot, the seven is all about making peace with the chaos that is life. Seven is the number of Babylon, it is the number of accepting and honoring that we don't really understand all the ways of great mystery. We just don't. We little humans, we like to think we're so smart. We like to think we've got it all down, but we don't really know, right? We know about this much of the way life works, of the way these bodies work, of the way nature works. We're only really just starting to get smart enough to see how much of an impact everything has on everything else. And so when I see this card, the Seven of Swords, this gives me the message that for the rest of this week, as we move into the year of the chariot, is a week of surrender. It is a week of allowing ourselves to soften a little bit, to lean in to the mystery that is life, and to allow ourselves to dream a little bit bigger, to dream a little bit more juicy. This card in particular, you can see this dream cat floating in the air, and the swords, the element of action and fire and making choices. So what we're being invited into this week is an opportunity to dream about what it is we want to do in this upcoming year. What do we want to create? What do we want to put our devotional energy towards? This year has such amazing capacity for creating a foundational structure that is going to support us through the rest of the 20s, right into 2030. And I know it's crazy to think about, but we have a 7-year cycle before we step into that next decade. That's crazy. And this is the foundational year that we're stepping into. What do you want to create in the remainder of this decade? A lot of us kind of put our dreams on pause for a few years as we moved through the pandemic. And what I'm sensing in this card is an opportunity for us to reclaim the power to dream. Let's reclaim it. Let's reclaim the possibility of creating, of being involved and manifesting and making a life for ourselves. And this is not just about work, and it's not just about money. It's about truly inhabiting the creatrix, truly inhabiting sovereign nature, and stepping into how much fun it is when we're actually co-creating with great mystery, when we actually own our ride. Even if it doesn't work out the way we prefer, we are enjoying all of the steps along the way. And that is really precious. That's a precious sensation to have that embodied experience of not being in control, but being in creativity, being in the frequency of creation. And that is available to all of us through dreaming, through just getting into the possibilities and allowing ourselves the space, and not just keeping it up here, but using that sword energy to begin plotting some steps and stages. How are we actively going to invest in this creation experience? So, what is 2023 going to be for you? Is it the year that you start a side hustle? Is it the year that you publish that book? Is it the year that you search for that committed relationship or that you choose to have a child? What do you want to create? And keeping in mind that added element of this is a foundation for this ramp up for the remainder of this decade. What do you want to end up with when you're stepping into New Year's Eve as you step into 2030 and you look back on this decade? What do you want to be proud of? What do you want to say? Ooh, I did that. I experienced that. I impacted that. I influenced that. Let this be the spark of inspiration for this week as we step towards 2023, the year of the chariot. I hope this message serves you well. I hope you have everything that you need. Take good care of yourselves. I hope that you get some dancing in this week because it's time for us to invite in more joy, right? We all deserve it. We all deserve some more joy. We all deserve some more delight. And we all deserve some more wonder. And if those are things that you have a little difficulty tapping into, I would love to invite you into my current offering, A Year of Magic. This is a sustainable, rhythmic, accountable sort of a package through the year 2023 in which we will meet 5 times and you will receive a personalized, unique session with me to support you in rekindling that sense of magic and joy in your own life. If this speaks to you, if you're like, ooh, I could use a little more magic in my life, I have some spaces still available, and this offer is going to be for sale until January 2nd, so you have some time after the Holydays to consider, and if it feels just right, I want to invite you to my table. So take good care. I hope that you get exactly what you want this week, and that if no one gives it to you, that you're able to give it to yourself. And other than that, I will see you next year. Bye for now.